I explored abandoned looter shooters by Sweatsicle. I'm excited to see this.
YouTube, today we're going to be exploring some abandoned looter shooters to see if we can find any signs of life. The games that we're going to be exploring today are some of the least populated looter shooters on the market. And we're going to see if they can meet these 3 criteria. The first of which, can I queue a multiplayer strike/mission and find players? Second of which, is the loot system still exciting? Third,
Okay. Let's take a guess at what we think these games will be. Anthem 100% is on there. 100% Anthem is going to be on there. One of the Borderlands games wouldn't shock me. The thing is, though, it's looter shooters, and Borderlands is a looter shooter, but I feel like he's talking more like multiplayer online looter shooters, and you don't really play online on Borderlands. You can, but you don't really. So maybe not Borderlands, but it wouldn't shock me. But 100% I know for a damn fact Anthem's going to be on there. What's another looter shooter that's dead? Suicide Squad. I bet Suicide Squad's on there. What else do we think he's going to be playing?
is it still enjoyable to play?
Okay, what game are we starting with? Did I say Outriders?
Holy cow, I forgot about this game.
I like Seizure Salad. Outriders World Slayer. Oh boy. This low-key was one of my favorite looter shooter games. Alright, so
I forgot this game existed, dude.
Social space. So we gotta go back to Outriders camp. Let's see if we can queue a multiplayer something. Find a party. Join a random team. Oh boy. What are people most likely to be playing right now? With the
dude, I
200 people that are
completely
playing
forgot
this game.
about Outriders.
Either
Holy
Taria
cow.
or Expeditions. Let's see. It's on Game Pass. It cannot be dead. Yeah, Anthem has also been on the Game Pass, but you know, let's try Taria Gratar. So I think we give each of these maybe like 5 minutes to queue.
I don't know why I thought this would be better. I mean, he literally said he's exploring dead games. I don't know why I thought this would be more intriguing.
There's 200
I'm
people
more
in the
intrigued to
game.
see what dead games he's
I forget
talking
how
about.
This works. I think it's like a queue system after he queues something. Say hello to him. Hello there. I think I just joined someone who fell asleep.
Do you want to know when I think my life peaked? I think that my life was at a peak playing the Division 1 in its prime. I really do. The Division 1, I mean, like genuinely, dude, I can't even express how my life was peak back then, chat. I would probably kill Leo to get that feeling again. The Division 1 is probably the best looter shooter. No, because Borderlands. I would say the Division 1 is just the best, like, MMO experience I've ever had, dude. Yeah, I missed the Division 1, dude. I don't know what to say about that.
The guy's gonna come back and be like, he's gonna be like, who the hell is in my lobby? Wait, he actually has, look next to his name, he's got the triple Z. Bro, this guy, he's definitely AFK. Well, we still completed that category, so, thanks, I guess. Is the loot drop system exciting? Jesus, Martha. Some nice
It
back
doesn't
shots
look
to the
that
boss, though.
bad.
I also don't remember. I think it's like after every room you get loot, I think. It does play a little slower than I remember, but it's not. It's definitely not the slowest either. Open
Yeah,
the
it
chest.
doesn't even look that bad of a game. Like, it looks kind of
Is
fun.
this satisfying or is this not satisfying?
Nah.
Okay. It comes out a little slow, but I do like that it's like, it's a good amount of loot. It's glowing. It looks nice. I do like the way it pops up on the side. And granted, that's not the final room. I want to see, just for the science. All right, mark him. Twisted rounds, go behind him. Ooh!
Yo, this guy got a little hyped.
The loot system is exciting. And this also kind of answers the question, is the game still enjoyable? Absolutely. The hardest part about this game is just getting the build the way you want it so that you can get a really OP build and then just run.
It needs the noises Borderlands does based on rarity. That's what I'm saying, dude. The noise dude, Borderlands just does it perfectly, man. Borderlands is the best game of all time. It really is. I mean, I don't even know what else to say, bro. Borderlands is just so damn good, bro. I love it so much. They do it perfectly. The way the loot drops, the way that it suckles my tits, bro, it just is so good.
Because even at like max level, if you have like some really juiced out stuff, you can just do ungodly amounts of damage. Granted, you probably get bored pretty quickly once you have everything. I do think this game gets the pass in all 3 categories. I think this is a really good one to start with. Dude, should we really do the Suicide Squad game?
I
That
knew
game
it. Did I
flopped
not say
so
it? I
bad.
said
Is that
Suicide
current
Squad.
Player base on Steam. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did everybody else have the same idea as me? Why are there 1,200 people playing? Is it
That's
because
still
it's
not very
95% off? Because this game was dead until about 5 minutes ago. This is like the most people they've seen play this game since launch. I'm still considering this abandoned, okay? I don't give a shit what anybody says. This game flopped harder than a pancake at IHOP, bro. Start matchmaking. Here we go, guys. Let's see.
Shit, PMO.
Already? Already? There's no way we found one
Dude.
already. Oh my god. Wait. Did I? I'm confused. Who's the player? I got matched with bots. I guess I'll wait a minute to see if anybody
got matched with
shows
bots,
up.
never mind.
It doesn't work because you're in the story. Everyone already finished the story. Oh, it only matchmakes you to people on the same step as you? That's
Try matchmaking on Concord. You can't even open Concord anymore, dude. You can't even open up the game anymore. They took it off the store.
gonna be a negative on the matchmaking then. Can't believe they use sweat as a reference for Captain Boomerang's face in this game. Who's Captain Boomerang, bro? Blue hat guy? Bro, that's not me, bro. Oh, it's an escort the truck? Oh,
that's
no,
annoying.
bro. Alright, I'm gonna continue eating food.
Wow. He's not even playing the game.
Truck
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what's happening. This looks incredibly boring. What do you mean, dude? Yo, do you guys want me to just like, change my camera to like paint drying in the corner of the room? We have to try and get to the loot, bro. And I think you really only get loot at like the end of missions. This makes Iron Banner games look really fun. Okay. All right. We gotta be getting close to the end of this mission, right? We should not have picked this game, bro. Why did we pick this game? Who am I? There's no enemies.
Okay, this does look bad. I was gonna say, dude, I haven't played Suicide Squad, but I've had my eye on it a little bit. I'm like, it doesn't look that bad. This looks bad. This looks really bad.
Game. All right, come on. Please. I thought that was loot for a second, but that was just bullets. Where is, like, is there a meter I'm missing to tell us, like, how far we are away from... This has got to be the objective right here. Oh my god, enemies! Bro, they
This
just
does
keep
not
jumping up
look
there
fun.
and armor locking, bro.
This does not look fun.
I feel like I'm
dude.
playing Halo 4, bro! Stop armor locking!
Let's skip past the Suicide Squad stuff.
That's it?
What? That was his loot
That's it.
screen?
The fact that I even have to say this is sad because you already know what I'm going to say. Is the loot drop system exciting? Best I've ever seen. Absolutely. Next question. Is it still enjoyable? Yes, it's worth every single penny. I would sooner rather light $3.50 on fire and watch it burn than buy this game. Do not waste your money.
All right, Suicide Squad sucks. Remnant.
I have
Wait,
never
Remnant's a
played before
looter
it
shooter?
explodes my PC.
Remnant's not a looter shooter, is it?
All right, I have never played this game before. I actually really like this look. This looks great.
It's not a looter shooter, is it?
Campaign.
I
or
never
adventure
understood
mode?
Remnant.
So do you
This
guys
game made
know
no
if
sense
there's
to
a way
me.
to like queue any sort of activity with other people? From what I remembered, I don't remember there being any online matchmaking. It's honestly kind of a shame because this game came out when like well into when online matchmaking was a thing. Okay, so I guess the matchmaking aspect of it is kind of chalked. So we kind of have to really say no because you can't just like matchmake with other people. Is the loot system exciting? I haven't gotten as deep into Remnant 1 as I did into Remnant 2, but I can already tell you it's not going to be that exciting. I feel like most of the enjoyment from this game probably comes from just like defeating bosses. Bro hasn't gotten loot. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, not to say you don't get loot from this game, but it just feels like the way you get loot is probably very slow, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when you compare it to other looter shooters, it's just not the same. I'm gonna say it's not an exciting loot system.
No.
Is it still enjoyable? I think so, just because, I mean, I personally liked playing a lot of Remnant 2. I don't know how much comparatively. It's kind of the same in Remnant 2 as far as I can tell, is like you get new weapons very sparingly. There's a limited amount of weapons. More doesn't
So it's not even a
necessarily mean
looter
better,
shooter. That's
but
what I was saying. When he brought this up, I'm like, dude, this isn't a looter shooter. Remnant's not a
it is
looter
very
shooter.
different. Is it still enjoyable? What do you guys think? Do you guys, those of you who've played Remnant 1, do you like this game or no? Like the loot isn't drops, it's all quests in this game. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like the loot in Remnant very sparingly. A lot of the like the good weapons / just weapons in general come from doing quests, which I don't think is a bad thing. It doesn't mean it's a bad looter shooter if you enjoy the grind. But like a lot of people who play looter shooters, like you're constantly wanting to get loot and kind of like sort things through.
Dude, I feel like it's like a dopamine hit, bro. Every time I'm playing Borderlands, every single thing I shoot drops me loot. I don't use 99% of the loot that drops, but having that potential, like, I could get a drop that's insanely good from a random thing that I'm shooting, yeah, it makes my weenie tingle.
Fair rating for this game.
I knew there was going to be a Borderlands chat. I knew there was going to be some form of a Borderlands chat. Here's the thing, dude. He's talking about, like, I feel like Borderlands games are just a different type of looter shooter. They're not like you play it with your friends. This is not an online MMO looter shooter. I don't know. Tiny Tina's is so fun though. I'm actually excited to see what he says about this. I just love Borderlands, man. I just love Borderlands.
Oh.
He's playing like the most boring part. Holy shit.
Give me the voice lines are probably going to be the most annoying part. Bad. Okay, multiplayer. Peasant ass near your level to run the chaos chamber. How far do I have to be to do this?
You have to end. Okay, yeah, this guy doesn't know anything about Borderlands, and that's fine. It's fine. This guy doesn't know anything about Borderlands.
Let's see if we can find somebody to do the camp.
I would be shocked if he can.
I think we're going.
We cannot find.
People just don't. You play Borderlands with your friends. You don't randomly matchmake with somebody on. That's just, dude. You're playing through a story. Borderlands is basically an RPG mixed with like looter stuff, like looter shooter MMO stuff. It's like the perfect mix of an RPG and an MMO, but you mix it together.
Seems like there's a good amount of loot. I don't
Yeah, there is. It's a Borderlands. Are you stupid? Come on.
Ooh, found your first spell. Wicked. Okay. I think that answers the question. Is the loot satisfying? Yes.
Of course it is, dude. It's
the
Borderlands,
pinata
man.
Explode. Wait, am I? Fun. I think the game's fun. It's got decent movement. The abilities seem cool so far. The guns seem cool. Just the overall like loot and shoot system seems pretty sick. Even though again, I haven't gotten
Borderlands pretty much created the looter shooter.
Very far. This is something that I would continue to play and continue to try. Absolutely. If I was going to take this game seriously and play all the way through it, the first thing I'm doing is turning the voice volume up.
Destiny, bro.
Dude,
Destiny 1.
Let's see if we can find a
Unless he's not playing Destiny 2, is he? He's playing Destiny
like
1.
No effort. We found people doing strikes, and wow.
Is he? Is this Destiny 1 or 2? I don't know.
That I saw box animation.
Powerful part has
Boom! Dude.
Destiny pisses me
my
off.
God.
I tried so hard to like that game. I just do not like it. Alright, he played Destiny the rest of the video. I don't like Destiny, dude. I tried hard to like Destiny, and I just don't like it. What are the best looter shooters, chat? What are the best looter shooters? I genuinely want to know what you guys think. The best looter shooter games. Obviously, we have Borderlands, The Division. What about, like, looter shooter MMOs? Fortnite? Alright. Counter-Strike? Okay. I hate you guys. I don't know why I ask my chat questions. I don't know why I ask my chat questions. I think looter shooters are the best genre of video game. That's my personal opinion, if done correctly, though. It has to be done correctly, because it just clicks with my brain, and it gives me a sense of progression in addition to the actual progression in a game. Because when I'm playing through a game, sometimes I'm like, okay, the story's great, and I'm enjoying progressing through the story, but if there's not the additional aspect of like, hey, I want to get the better guns, I want to get a better chest plate, I want to get a better helmet, I want to get a better whatever, and like just loot to upgrade, it just scratches my brain. It gives me that extra layer of progression that I need so badly in order to feel like my time is worth it while playing a game. I know that that's kind of probably not good, but it gives you a dopamine shot, basically. Basically, it does. It gives me something else to pursue within my time playing the game. DMZ would be my favorite shooter if that counts, dude. DMZ could have been so good. DMZ could have been so... Why have we still not gotten an extraction shooter not named Escape from Tarkov? Why do we not have a good extraction shooter? I don't understand. I feel like that concept isn't that hard of a concept to make happen. I don't get it. Why don't we have like a hardcore extraction shooter like Tarkov with just better mechanics? I don't get it. Not much of a looter shooter enjoyer here. That's just what's crazy to me. I guess maybe it's because I grew up playing Borderlands, and Borderlands was like my game when I started gaming. But I can't imagine how like you enjoy games if you're not upgrading your character constantly. Obviously, you have story games and stuff, but like if you're playing like a not a competitive shooter, you know, like obviously you shouldn't have a looter shooter when you're playing COD. Like that's not what I mean. If you're not playing a competitive shooter, but you're playing an RPG, how are you not wanting to constantly upgrade your character? That was my problem with Elden Ring, dude. I liked Elden Ring. I had a fun time playing Elden Ring. I'm not the biggest Elden Ring fan ever, but it's mainly because I suck at the game. But I played the samurai dude, and his katana that you start with, you can literally play the entire game with the same katana. Like, to me, it's like, dude, I want to be able to upgrade that weapon. You know, I want to get rewards from these bosses that I'm trying so hard to beat, but I want to get rewarded by having a better weapon, you know? I enjoy getting better myself rather than my character getting better. Well, yeah, that's a multiplayer game, though. That's a multiplayer game. I'm just talking if you're not playing a multiplayer game, how could you not want a looter shooter? Because that's a completely different thing. I understand that. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to have my character get better in Call of Duty. I'm getting better in Call of Duty. I'm getting better in Counter-Strike or Valorant or whatever it is. But when you're not playing a competitive shooter, you know. Anyways, chat, I'm pulling up Fall Guys. I need to go take a shit though. I'm actually going to shit my pants.